and I hope that's going to be the perfect situation and we work correctly about the time, and that's going to be all fine for us.
Hi guys, my name is Anna and I am a trader in binary options, and I want to tell you one good news. I have free Telegram channels, absolutely free, where I post signals and we can actually trade together. I'm just welcoming all of you who are into it or interested to just follow my links and find my Telegram channels to trade together.
Hi guys, my name is Anna and that is just as always, we are right there going to be trading Quotex platform, binary options, testing ourselves and strategies that we just made up. So let's start. Okay guys, here we are just at the desk and 1 minute is going to be the starting, that's going to be the period, and 911 is going to be the starting sum. ATR, the first indicator to use, and today the strategy is going to be, I would say, simplified. That's not going to be heavy because the second one is just going to be MACD, and we just fixing all of it. Okay. And that's it. That's why we can call it simplified. 10 seconds is gonna be the candles period, and maybe that's a little bit complicated, but anyway. Currency pairs with the biggest payouts, 87 for the Quotex, as all of you know. Okay, just do it. And let's take this one, the last one, maybe one more. Yep, now it's classy amount. That's 7. Okay, let's try it. I think that's gonna be nice just because of the MACD, as you know what, how I love it, and ATR just gonna be doubling what we just gonna be seeing. Let's start. So the first bet are gonna be for the upward trend. We are in the middle of that trend, and here's the risk that we are actually already at the peak and not gonna get further. But look at this MACD. I must say that without the MACD, I may make actually this path for the downward trend, because ATR is already like we gotta get downward girl. But look at this pure and clear MACD signs that we're gonna be still rising. But I mean, I do expect that's going to be the end, just because that's the peak and we need to be ending and getting back. Let's see. So look at that, MACD were correct. Look at that, how chart actually changed because of that peak. And estimated level anyway is kind of nice. Even if we're going to have this downward trend now, that's going to be all fine for us. Green candles of the MACD, and only now just the orange candle. The green line above the orange line, and that's the perfect image of what's been happening. How about this one? How about this one? By now, and you can see that on the candle of the MACD, it started to play a little bit. Maybe it's switching from orange to green, but anyway, we got these first signs. And the only question that we actually can ask and should ask yourselves, is it gonna be the long trend? Is this upward trend gonna be long enough, or is it gonna be happening because it's still playing and the lines of the MACD quite close? Candle started to be consistently green, so we just gotta expect for it. So look at that, we've been correct. And maybe ATR actually is kind of extra right there. Maybe, and I hope that's going to be the perfect situation to see how that indicator actually could work and could prove us right, could prove us that it's necessary, because by now MACD is closing all our needs. Just covering that. How about this one? I would recommend to enter and to think about this change. And when you see the MACD displaying of the candles, lines reacting way later, but the candles of the MACD giving us that info about that candles that actually already happened on the chart. And that's also giving us the info, about the time. Okay, candles started to be orange, but lines just started to cross. So we actually can think that 1 minute is going to be the right time for that. Because of course, when already the crossing happened and we are in the middle of these candles, that's a little bit more tricky because we don't know how long that's going to be. And I must say this is the only risk. And even MACD, I'm actually kind of handling that too. Because just as I told you, you can see that level below or the above zero, that means a lot. And right there also, we still gonna be detecting the cross if we're gonna be detecting that. It may never happen actually. And this is the second tricky situation with the MACD. But that was just fine. This one is not that simple as the previous ones because right there, my expectation that we're going to get back. We're going to get back and look at this bottom level that had been actually before, not the previous, this, like a downward peaks, but before. We actually have a big space for that. What about the MACD candles? This is what actually proving us right. Candles are flat. You cannot distinguish it almost. But the crossing just happened. And that wasn't like the real crossing, it was a long one. And my expectation that we're gonna get downward. And now I'm starting to see that I was correct about that. Look at the candles, look at the lines. And only now I'm just getting, it's gonna be fine. But actually, this tendency is easily guessed by the patterns. So that was definitely we're gonna get downward because there's first of all, no signs that we're going to be jumping back. That was correct. So one more. None of indicators are located on the chart and can give us actually the additional info about what are the tendencies, the small, the big ones. But anyway, just as I told you, the candles turn to be green, the lines trying to cross, and the green line trying to be above the orange line. Perfect. And plus we are at the bottom, that's definite. Perfect situation, let's see. So look at that, how actually that could be. That was so perfect, but lines never crossed in the end. And maybe now it's just starting, yes. And we were correct about the timing. And even 5 seconds before, or even 10 seconds before could actually kill us and leave us without no profit. Just because this is sometimes what's happening with the MACD. And the thing, it's kind of complicated to see that really in advance, but when you see that small flat candles or the periods that it was before, you need to be prepared. And that was it. I'm kinda satisfied. And you may see how I actually been so sticky with that MACD. This is indicator that is almost full. I mean, you have everything just to handle and control the situation. And of course, when you will rely on that one indicator, you need to find some easy situations because, of course, there's the bunch of the strategies from, 3 or 4 indicators that are actually working way better. But this indicator is the pure gold for me.